What's going on, everyone? RE Solutions team here with Tidbit Thursday. For those of you who don't know what RE Solutions is, we are a residential real estate and property management company that loves to educate and help people with all of their real estate needs. And this is part of it, Tidbit Thursday. We also do other things on social media and on YouTube. So if you want to follow, like us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, we would really appreciate it. Oh yeah,
for
LinkedIn.
Serious clients.
Oh, wow.
We're everywhere.
We're everywhere. Yes. But Tidbit Thursday is a weekly Facebook Live that we put out to talk about real estate and answer questions for any individuals that either get on during live or just start putting in comments, right? So, yes, join us 1 p.m. Central every Thursday right here on Tidbit Thursday. And today we are covering market stats, right? Yes. So we didn't do market stats last month because of the holidays. So today we're going to be covering market stats for November 2021 and December 2021. So let's get into it.
Nice.
Buckle your seatbelts.
It's about to get for a bumpy ride.
Who's going to take the first one? Total active listings.
So in San Antonio in November, total active listings was a little over 5,437. That was actually down a little bit from the year before of about 12%.
And we talked about this, that, last year was a crazy year. There was less, because of our market, less people putting their houses, but more people buying. So this truly reflects what happened in 2021.
Yep.
It was a crazy
And
year.
then for December, it was even less, which traditionally in San Antonio, December is kind of like the slow month, but it was only 4,607 in all of the San Antonio and surrounding areas, which was 21% less than last year, 5,900. People are just kind of staying put right now.
Yeah. And of course, there was the holidays and stuff like that. So you're right. It's usually a slow time at that during November, December.
Yeah.
But 4,607 people still put their house on the market.
And that's why we always talk about, please put your house on the market in December, because there are people buying.
Yeah.
We're going to get to how long they were actually on the market for the people who chose to sell at that time.
Yes.
It's crazy.
So new listings, in November, 3,323 new listings went on the market. So that is a decrease of 7% from 2020, and that's not a bad number. I think that it's better than the last stats, and hopefully we'll start seeing our market normalizing a little bit with the pandemic making it our new norm.
Yeah. Yeah, our new norm.
And for December, this is not bad at all, 2,856 new listings in December, and is only a decrease of 4%, which is great. We would like to see that. We want to see an increase, of course, but we'll take a 4%.
Yeah. Pompey?
So the average price per square foot for homes getting sold were $170. That's up 18% from last year, which was only $143.
So take a guess before he goes to the next slide. Do you think it went up or do you think it went down for December? The average price per square foot.
Well, the 18% increase, obviously correlates with the decrease in the properties that were on the market.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah. So,
And
Supply and demand.
And we've been talking about for all last year. We talked about how the value of properties went up, instead of the normal 6 to 8%, up to 20%. It's triple of what we normally see, and that just reflects what's going on in this market all over. It's just everywhere. It's reflecting what's going on out there.
So did y'all make your guesses?
It's gonna go up.
There you go.
Went up $2 whole dollars.
$2 whole dollars, yeah.
$172, which is still an increase of 19% over the previous year, which was still $144. Those are just amazing statistics as far as when people ask us, well, when do we think the houses will get cheaper? And it's like, they won't.
No.
I get asked a lot too, is this a good deal? You know, and I'm like, is it good to you?
It's a good.
You know, if you look at the averages, you know
And
me and my numbers.
talking about the December putting your house during the holidays, a lot of people will say, well, I don't want to because I'm not going to get
As much.
as much. It went up 1%.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah.
So if you are okay with putting your house during the holiday season and kind of giving up some of your time for a week, this could be your statistic. So,
So
next.
So days on market.
go ahead, Pete.
So days on market actually went down, which is a good thing.
Yes.
So 32 days on market in November, down 35%
Yes.
from the 49 days on market last year. So of course,
I don't know if it's a good thing.
it is
Because
a
if you
good
have a
thing.
buyer, you can't sleep on that house. You can't say, let me sleep on it and decide.
Well, it's a good thing for the sellers.
Yes.
All right, so it's a good thing
And
for the sellers.
And
Buyers, you just need to hurry up.
You need to make that decision quickly.
Yeah, I mean, find
Unfortunately,
your dream
yes.
home.
And that's why we tell our owners, one of the strategies that we use is that we tell our owners, be ready. This is normally you would be able to stay in the house for 2 months if you're staying in the house. Be prepared that at the end of month you're moving out.
You're moving out.
So yes,
Yeah. So it did increase obviously from last month to 39 days, but it's still a decrease of 32% from last year, which was 57 days
That's
on the
amazing.
market. So
And
it's still
traditionally, title companies close.
Yeah.
Loan offices are taking a couple days off for Christmas with
Right.
their family.
Right.
You know.
so total sales.
He said the total sales for the month of November in 2021 was 3,027. That was actually down 3% from the year before.
normalizing. That's awesome.
People are getting frustrated. They're like, we're just gonna hold back and sit. In December also, it was 3,440. It was down 6% from last year. So rates are still really good, but we're seeing a little bit of buyer burnout.
Yeah.
But I think those numbers reflect the, again, normalizing of the market because it's not a big decrease. It's just a
No.
little one.
I agree with that.
So,
You know,
yeah. Months of inventory. In a regular market, a balanced market means that there would be 6 months of inventory. So what that means is if you do not put any more properties on the market, it would take 6 months for all the properties to be sold. So a 6 month would mean that it's balanced for both sellers and buyers. Anything above 6 means we're in a buyer's market, and anything below 6 means we're in a seller's market. San Antonio has been in a seller's market for a very long time.
Years.
Years.
Yes.
When I first started in this business 9 years ago, it was about 4 months of inventory, about between 4 and 5. And, getting a buyer, but even with that number, working with a buyer was not hard. Now we're looking at 1.4 months of inventory. And that has decreased because for all of last year, we saw 1.6, 1.7. So now,
Yeah.
but it could be because it was the holidays,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So this is 1.4 as of December.
yes.
okay.
I think last month in November it was 1.6.
Okay.
So it did go down.
Yes.
I think they're going to go back up. Follow our traditional of springtime. People are start putting their houses on the market again. Try
Right.
to move before schools start.
All right. Average price.
Average price. So in December 2020, the average price was $316,000 to purchase a home. December 2021, it was $358,000. That's a 13% increase, and it makes my wallet hurt.
Not your wallet. You
saying
ain't buying
that.
anything right now.
That's just amazing. And the medium house price from 2020 to 2021 was an increase of 18%. So in 2020, $259,000 was the median price for a home. It's now $305,000.
No.
That's those are just amazing numbers. And once again, just dealing with clients asking when are those numbers going to go down, they're just not.
No. And we've been saying it for a while, right? The San Antonio market is now normalizing with the rest of the nation.
Yes, it
So,
is. And
go ahead.
I was going to say, I was even talking to a client the other day about house prices, and I had to actually pull out the stats and show her, look at the stat over the last 2 years. You can see that house prices are going up and house inventory is consistently going down.
Right.
So I was like, it's a good time.
Yes.
And we want to talk about the difference between average and median. Because that going back to statistics lesson here, you're taking houses that may be in a very low range and houses that are in the very high range, and that's how you get your average price. We think that the median price is more reflective of what a first-time buyer would buy. Is that 305 is really truly the price of San Antonio starting.
Yeah.
So just wanted to
Right.
point that out.
Right.
Okay.
It's a good point.
Sure.
Total rented. So now we're going to get into the property management side. When it comes to rental stats, we don't have the rental stats for December because they're not out yet.
There you go.
But we
Yes.
do have the stats for November. So November, total rented was 950 properties. It's a 3% decrease
Bad.
from last year, which was 984 properties that were rented. So,
And we could just equate that to just inventory.
Right.
Right. So many of the investors that had large homes or even large quantities of home just started selling them to make money off of the price increases on the sales side.
It was the time. And then, this doesn't include people that are going into apartments, so this is single family residential homes, townhomes, and condos.
so average per square foot for a rental.
It's 98 cents in November of 2021. It's an increase of 10%. So it was only 89 cents a square foot for a rental last year, and this year it already is up to 98. And I'd want to put money on it that December might have hit $1, if not higher.
I would have to agree because everything I'm seeing lately is been over $1 per square foot. So basically, if you're getting a 2,000 square foot home, expect to pay about $2,000 in rent.
Right.
And a little more if it has like a lot of those nice amenities, maybe a little less if it's just kind of bare bones.
But I think it's going to go up even more.
It's going to
when
continue to
comes
go up. I agree.
Springtime.
I think so.
And I know I've been working with a lot of, trying to work with a lot of renters, and even 1,500 right now, we're going to go into those stats, are just, it's hard to find.
It's getting
hard
more
to
and more
find.
difficult.
Yes.
So, okay.
So days on the market. Do you want to?
I'll do days on market. So days on market is for November was 32 days, and that is a decrease of 18% from last year, which was 39 days. And this is usually in the winter when especially in property management, we would usually tell owners just be prepared for your property to stay on the market a little bit longer because it's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving flows into Christmas and people just stay put. So this 32 days, and I imagine, and this is average again, so I bet, and we don't have the median statistic, but I bet you that median statistic is much lower than that.
I agree.
So I would say a house would stay on the market in this current market for 3 weeks or less. So it's
Right.
it's
It's
awesome.
priced right, and if it,
If price right, looks good,
yes.
Yeah, it's gone.
it's gone. So average price.
Average price for rentals. So last year it was $1,500, like Denise was saying. This year it was $1,600. It went up over 8%. Your average rental price in San Antonio. So shout out to Michael Norwood, Shane Finlay. That's where your prices are coming in right there, and it's going to keep going up.
And I just did a search for somebody for exactly $1,550 just yesterday, and 3 properties popped up. 3 in that little area they wanted to be in. So, when we start talking to people and they want more options, we tell them, well, either you need to expand your search
Mm-hmm.
or start looking into townhomes and duplexes or increase your rent. And for some, it's just they can't
Yeah.
increase the rent. So
I know I keep feeling very frustrated for a lot of clients because, you know, property taxes are increasing, rent is increasing, the price of homes are increasing. People's salaries aren't increasing that quick.
mm-hmm.
And we want to clarify also, as far as all these rentals, this is single family homes. This is not
Correct.
apartments. So if you're looking at apartments to rent, you can find those stats probably on the internet. We don't have those stats for apartments. So
I know generally though they've been following the housing market.
Yes.
You know, when people have called me, I've looked at apartments and they're just so expensive right now.
yeah, their prices are going up too. So that leads us to the end here, which for those of you who don't know, RE Solutions actually started up back in April of 2021. We've been in real estate for collectively over 20 years. But as far as RE Solutions company has been out since April of 2021. So we're a fairly new company. But I wanted to bring out as far as what we have actually done, or some of the things that we've done in 2021 in those eight months or so, whatever. So as far as total sales, what we got?
We've had 24.
Yeah. 24 total sales that we did not even expect.
Yes.
God has blessed us with that. It doesn't sound like a lot, but
For us, it's a lot because we were.
I was like behind the scenes, like,
yeah. So we want to thank all those individuals that we were able to help, those
Yes.
families
and
actually
who trusted us.
Yep.
Yes.
that we were able to help this year, and we hope to actually double or triple that number
Yes.
next year.
Yes.
That's where we're going.
So-
That's our goal, right?
Yeah, we're trying to help more people. So, as far as total rentals, we've rented out 13 properties, and once again, not rented out 13 properties, found 13 properties for families,
Yes.
right? And that is a total of from our whole team, not just the four of us, but also Sean, who is our team member. He's helped out with that too. Once again, doesn't sound like a lot, but we weren't even marketing for renters, so we were able to find individuals and actually help them find a home, at least a temporary home, with this market that's going crazy. So
yeah,
Denise
it's a
and
challenge, but it's
Yeah.
rewarding.
Denise and Belinda are the Homes for Heroes, the official Homes for Heroes affiliates for this group. So talk
Yeah.
about Homes for Heroes.
So, so the Homes for Heroes is a program that we participate in. Basically, if you are a first responder, a veteran, active duty, military, teachers, medical staff, you can benefit from this program, and we give you get 0.7% of the price of the home that you buy or sell as a reward back after you close. That comes out from our commission, so it's, we're giving that back to you as a way to say thank you. It goes through Homes for Heroes, and you will get the check after. And Homes for Heroes is a nonprofit, so they take their cut from what we give to them, and they pump it back into the community. They have a nonprofit foundation, and so they help other heroes that need help. So it's just a great program that we love. Belinda and I really love because we're helping our peeps.
Yeah. That's
So
ultimately what it's about.
Yeah, and when they say that we're helping our peeps, is obviously three of us, Pompey, Belinda, and I, are prior military, and Denise is prior teacher,
And so is Belinda.
and so is Belinda. She's also a prior teacher. So those are two of the hero groups right there.
We were in the medical field.
that
Yes.
we're-
Kids that
oh,
were
that's
in
right.
education, kids
That's
that are
right,
in
because
medical
we were in
field.
the medical field too. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's,
so,
Yes.
so Belinda, how many? Well, it says it right there. How many did we help?
we helped 13 Home for Hero families
awesome.
buy and sell a home, and then it's really awesome because when they get that check, you get to do anything you want with it. You can use it to replenish your bank
savings.
account after, paying for closing costs and stuff like that. You can use it as a mini vacay. You can even donate it to your favorite charity. Buy new furniture for your house.
I was gonna say yes.
I think that's always amazing. So at the end of the day, we were able to help them. They came to us, and we paid them to buy their home.
Well,
If you
we
put it
didn't
like
pay
that.
them,
That's
but
it. Pay them.
I'm just saying, that's an
They
awesome
got
It's a
some money
reward.
back.
yes, it's a reward. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
So yes. So it's just amazing to see these numbers because again, in April, we started fresh. I know you talked about it before. It was kind of unexpected for us to start over in April, and this is just we're just so blessed to see these numbers and that we know that 2022 is already starting to look great. We are all working really hard, and ready to help more people.
Yeah, that's
know.
that's our goal. So 2022, our goal is to help as many people as we can. At least try to double those numbers
Yeah.
that we showed there, or triple, hopefully. We're doing that by doing some educational events. Not only this Tidbit Thursday, every Thursday at 1 p.m. Central on Facebook, but we are doing other seminars. So we are doing a veteran business owner workshop on January 20th with Align Mortgage.
Online mortgage.
And that is for any veteran small business owners or even just small business owners that want to come out.
Veterans
and-
or otherwise.
Right. And just a place to learn and support each other and network. This time, this one is going to be with what?
We're going to have Dave Tristan and Harley discussing, Harley Walters discussing tax and credit advantages and how to kind of get started
Right.
in your small business and going the right direction. So even for those individuals that are thinking about opening up their business, now that we've had this great mass exodus that that people have gone, it'd be a great opportunity. If you can't make this one, it's always the third Thursday of every month. We have it. So
Yes, and that's going to be at Align Mortgage, their Fairnon office, which is off of I-10 and De Zavala area. We have been very blessed to meet Tony Diaz and Chris Fouts from Align Mortgage and how they have helped us and teamed up with us to actually put this seminar together. So we are very grateful for that and look forward to doing much more with them. We're also doing our buyer seminar, which is going to be on the 29th of January. That is going to be also at Align Mortgage, but that one's going to be at the Summit office, which is off of 410 and Summit. That's obviously going to be specifically for buyers if you want any information on buying a new home. Belinda and Denise will be leading that seminar.
hey, but we'll still
like,
be
I
there.
am.
We'll be there. We'll be there. But that's on January 29th, so please look out for events on Facebook and Eventbrite and any emails if you want any question. If you have any questions on that, please contact us with the contact information below. We're also going to be doing a seller seminar to be determined. That's going to start in
February.
February.
And we're also doing a
Property management.
property management, Landlord 101. And that one specifically going to talk about
Well, we're going to talk about a little bit of everything, trying to, those individuals that want to get into real estate investing, want to get into property management, just learning, those individuals that already are, and if you don't have a property management company, we'd love for you to use us because we're just awesome. However, if you still want to be on your own and you still want to learn a little bit before you decide to pass over the reins to a property management company, we can be there to assist you with that. And just show you some of the guidelines to kind of keep you out of legal trouble.
Right.
Because it's way too easy to get into it.
But we don't want our friends in jail.
Yeah. So this is not going to be like a real estate investor seminar.
No.
I know there's a bunch of real estate investor seminars that teach you how to actually invest in real estate.
No.
This is not it. This is going to be, once you have your property, what do you do with it? How do you rent it out? How do you take care of your tenants? How do you find tenants? Things of that nature. So it's going to be more in the actual boots on the
Managing
ground
and
kind of thing.
Yeah,
right?
handling that property now that you have it.
Once again, this is RE Solutions with Tidbit Thursday. 1 p.m. Central Facebook Live every week. Please join us. Follow, like
Yeah, definitely.
on Facebook,
Comment.
Instagram,
Tell us what you want to learn about.
TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
That's it.
All right.
We will see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.